Please give it up for The Sex Sense, y'all. The Sex Sense.
Hello and welcome. We are The Sex Sense. And here today we would like to inform you about ways that you can interact with our campaign and join the movement to empower women of color.
I'm Lawrence Walker, the founder of The Sex Sense.
And my name is Katie Akulu. I'm one of the co-founders of The Sex Sense. Along with us today, we have fellow co-founders Kyra Freeman, Valerie Westney, Salome Araya, Hermone Ferrone, and Brittany McClendon. Together, all of us have experience with activism and a passion for helping and interacting with health equity. I would like you to meet Isabella Herrera. She's a 22-year-old student at Brooklyn College. We identified Isabella here because she represents one of the many women of color within the age range of 15 to 25 who we hope to impact with our campaign. Isabella is also one of the 60% of female respondents to our survey who indicated that they do not feel sexually empowered. And we define sexual empowerment as having the ability to be confident in your sexuality and sexual wellness. It's important to recognize that not only is Isabella not confident in her sexual empowerment, she also is sexually active. So this intersection is key in recognizing because we see this in our communities and we recognize it within ourselves. In communities of color, we're seeing women who are not sexually empowered and therefore they don't have access to the resources needed to practice safe sex. Those resources and lack of resources can affect the mental health and risky behaviors that people choose to or do not choose to interact with. In solving this problem, The Sex Sense would like to empower 1 million young women of color to embrace their sexuality and wellness.
So Katie's told you what our goals are, and I want to tell you how we plan to reach them. So obviously one of the best tools that a brand can utilize to increase their audience is digital marketing. And we've chosen to use Instagram and our own website at thesexsense.us. In the 48 hours of our Instagram's existence, we've garnered nearly 150 followers and we've had 500 interactions on our page, as well as 75% of our followers falling within the age range of our target audience. Our platform aims to inform the women of color that visit us about the existing resources that they can utilize to be better informed about their sexual health and their sexual wellness. Along with that, we hope that while they use our platform, they become more comfortable in engaging with their peers and those around them, and engaging in open dialogue about their sexual health and their sexual wellness. As they continue to use our platform, we hope that we can empower them to take control of their sex lives and their sexual wellness and put that power within their own hands. And as our user base continues to go along this journey, we believe that others in their life, whether it be their mother, sister, cousin, sees that change in them and chooses to grow along with them, because in that way we've affected change and also increased our user base. And finally, once we reach our initial goal of a million person user base, we hope to expand into other avenues like mental health and men of color's sexual health and wellness as well, because they're just as important in this issue. So no brand becomes successful on their own, and we've identified 6 potential partners that could help put The Sex Sense in front of eyes that we currently do not have access to. These partners are corporations like Mod, Bumble, and They Give a Fuck. And then there are celebrities like Amanda Steinberg, Yvonne Orji, and Gina Rodriguez. We've selected these partners because they stand on the same ground that The Sex Sense does.
When you think of The Sex Sense, we also want you to acknowledge that we're similar to a current campaign by the CDC. The Know Your Status Today campaign encourages people to go and get tested and know their HIV status. At The Sex Sense, we want to be providing people access to resources as well as being a company and an organization that can empower people to be in charge of their sexual wellness.
So there are other organizations like the O School that aim to increase communication about women's sexual stigmas. But we believe that the Sex Sense stands out in the fact that we are people of color trying to target other people of color. As well as being within the age range of our target audience, we feel that because we're in the same age range, we can relate to what our user base may be experiencing and the challenges that they may be facing in their life to provide them with better services and better resources to help them overcome these current issues.
We are the Sex Sense, and we believe in empowering women of color to empower each other. We would like you to visit our website for more information at thesexsense.us and follow us on Instagram at thesexsense. Before we leave, we would like to challenge you to join the movement and make a change. Thank you.